Hello, my name is Max Days Chris.
Hello.
And we're reviewing Doctor Who episode Nightmare in Silver. This is the one that you've been waiting for, all series. How did it live up?
Slight letdown.
Slight letdown.
Yeah.
But not that bad.
But still, enjoyable-ish.
Is that only because of the
It's a
styling
mixture of
the
things.
Cybermen?
It's partly to what they promised about the Cybermen and what actually happened with the Cybermen, and also with some of the characters and portrayals of those characters.
Well, we'll start with the Cybermen. I thought they did look good, and the stuff they did, like the
I like the
upgrades.
look of them. They did look creepy,
yeah,
but they were still far too close.
Yeah,
to
the two they are too
ones.
close. Yeah.
I still don't like that.
They've got a new catchphrase of "You're being updated."
Upgraded. It strayed far too closely to Borg in Star Trek with
The update,
the nanite things, which I'm alright with. That's sort of logical. I'm just, I'm glad they didn't go as far as to have the Cybermen inject them into people. It just throws them at them, so it's like, okay, fine. But especially the upgraded thing,
yeah,
where it's like he steps into the river with electricity and he's like upgrading and he's fine.
Yeah.
It's like that really spoke to me, like it was Borg. Like something's bad. Oh, upgrade, and now we can't get past their shields. It's like, what are you doing? Don't do that.
Even the thing on the Doctor's face, that little thing that attached to him,
Just
similar to Borg, wasn't it?
it was just, I just didn't like it. Yeah, and the first guy that got assimilated as well. I'm surprised they didn't say that. But Cybermen aren't Borg.
Yeah,
They are different. That's the point.
well, I thought the new additions were welcome. Like the updating thing is
Oh,
too
they're
similar,
much
but it's
preferable
good.
to previous ones. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, the promises it was like, oh, they're going to be creepy again. We're going to use classic voices. They
Yeah, they
barely
didn't.
sounded like classic voices.
Yeah, I wanted them to be like like that.
Tomb of the Cybermen. I remember that getting quoted like
Yeah.
like Tomb of the Cybermen, stuff like that. So I was like, okay, let's see if you live up to that, and they didn't. But at least they weren't going around going delete, which I hate.
They go upgrade.
I really don't think they should have introduced the super speed.
Why not?
Because that just makes me think, why don't they have that on all the time? It just raises questions like, okay, why could he only use it then? Why does he walk in other areas? He could have slayed everyone in that room. Super speed. It's like, why were they marching to the castle so slowly? It meant nothing. Why were they walking through the courtyard so slowly, letting the guy laser them? It raises questions. You shouldn't introduce something like that if you don't.
Yeah. Well, that's literally, it's just down to make it more dramatic.
Yeah,
So
but you can do that and not, like the whole detaching his hand and his head, which, okay, fine, I can see it's a bit creepy, but it's like, well, what else can he detach?
Yeah.
Can he detach his leg and that hops around the place? It
Well,
just makes me go,
yeah.
what?
What about the load of other characters? What do you think of Warrick Davis?
Warrick Davis is the only other
See, I didn't
character
like
I
him.
liked.
I don't think he can act. I had to look at it. Do you think
Compared
he
to
can
the
act?
other one, compared to the prick from Skins,
Yeah,
I hated him.
Yeah, so I thought,
No point
I didn't know that you
whatsoever.
would know him from Skin.
Oh, yeah, because he just looks like an absolute dick.
So how do you know him from Skin?
Well, I've seen
You've seen
pictures
Skins?
and I've seen stuff. I don't watch Skins, but I recognise people that are in it, main ones, and he's one that made me go, oh, just a twat. Completely pointless character. I have no idea why he's in there. At least the fat one did something, but again, he was just annoying.
He was just there to look like goofy ginger.
Yeah, like, oh, we can actually fight them sort of thing.
But what I will move on to that. I don't get. I know this is Doctor Who, but when the Cybermen are attacking the castle and the Doctor gives Clara the charge of everyone. She's the one who's supposed to motivate everyone and stay cool under pressure.
Slowly, Clara is sort of, she's losing something.
Yeah,
they're not progressing anywhere with who she is. It's like, who is she? Don't know. Just every now and then they go, who is she? Don't know. It's not like a hint more. It's like, they're not building anything. It's just, who is she? Who is she? Who is she? Who is she? It's not like, a new bit of information. What does that mean? A new bit of information. What does that mean? And he just gives her command, and it's like, yeah, all right. That was just stupid.
It's fine. I don't. Well, she wouldn't say all right, but then she's good at command.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
It's this whole like the
Why
companion's brave and stands up and sort of.
Why aren't they all crapping themselves at all these thousands of Cybermen coming down to kill him?
Why aren't the Cybermen using their guns? They use it like once or twice. What, the batteries run out? and suddenly they're marching and trying to throttle you. Shoot their guns. It's like, don't do that.
It's just, I thought the episode it could have been better. It was better than the Crimson Horror.
Oh, it was infinitely better than the Crimson Horror. But it doesn't help that Neil Gaiman wrote this one and I had high hopes for it. As a sort of story, the way it's written, it was just questions were raised for me. Like the super speed and things like that. It was why? What's going on? Why? It's not like I couldn't understand the story. It's just like, why are you doing that? Well, what's the point of that? If you're going to do that, why don't they just do that? Super speed throughout the entire castle. All you need to say is, only that one Cyberman could do it. Or it drains your power. That's it. And then I'd go, okay. But no, none of that. It just raised questions.
What did you think of those two kids that were...
Very annoying. The girl was even more annoying because she was just some stupid little brat that was like, oh, it's not that great. It's it's a bit stupid.
I don't get that.
It's like kids should never be in it like
surely
that.
A kid who's they go into a small box. Well, no, she's not impressed.
No,
and she goes into a small
trying to
box.
Pretend like she's not.
She goes into a small box and it's massive inside. That's that's creepy. And then he takes her to a different world.
She's just still not stroppy little brat, and I just give her.
But even
smack.
Stroppy little brats.
I know. It just made no sense, and it was just like, what's going on? Why?
I think I don't mind them though. I hope they're in it more.
What?
So they're not that bad.
I've seen worse. Get rid of them.
I've seen worse
kids. Oh God. Well, rarely.
No, I have.
Kids can't act on the whole.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
and they shouldn't be in it. What was the point of them? There was no point. They just got captured really quickly and just stood there going, you need to be upgraded. Just stupid. Oh, they're in a walking coma. I don't care. I don't care about those kids. So I don't care what happens to them.
Yeah, I mean, they were pointless. They were pointless. I don't like Clara anymore. I thought when she was cast, I was like, yeah, she looks good. When in the first episode, when you first see her, she was a Dalek. She was really good in that, and the chemistry was good. But now she's just
different.
Yeah, but now the chemistry's annoying me.
It is.
It's just sort of one-liners and
especially in this one with
stuff.
the whole him and her having some dialogue. In this one, it was a bit sort of like.
Which one are you?
It's not.
What do you think I'm pretty? No, I think your nose is weird. So, you're back. The Doctor's back.
Well, that whole thing, the whole Doctor duality,
what do you think of that?
Well,
what do you think of Matt Smith's acting?
Matt Smith's acting of it, that sort of scene, all of that, for me, it's very easy that can piss me off.
Yeah, but it didn't.
The wacky, the sort of like, I'm crazy, I'm the evil side. Matt Smith did it all right. He did it pretty well, to be honest.
I think that's what's the best thing. Matt Smith is a good Doctor, but if you want sort of a darker Doctor, then he can't do it. But if you want a wacky one, like if David Tennant was doing that,
it would annoy me.
Yeah, it would be awful.
That would annoy me.
And Eccleston would not do that. He'd refuse. If he read that in the script, he'd say, I'm not doing that.
Well, right, so.
Obviously, he said the catchphrases.
It's like referencing
Eccleston's
but he just references Tennant and Eccleston. It's like, okay, once again, forget the rest.
Yeah, but if he had said, do you want a jelly baby?
Then I don't care. I don't care if little kids go, huh? There are plenty of references when I was growing up. When I watched Classical, I was like, I didn't get that. But I didn't kick up a stink. I didn't go, I don't know what that is. If there is anyone that goes, I don't know what he means by jelly baby. Well, don't give a shit. Watch Classic Who then. Don't moan because you don't understand it. But, so again, it feels like they're catering purely to new fans.
But that's what it has to do. I mean, every single week we have this discussion.
No, it should cater to new fans, but not only to new fans. That's the point.
Well, yeah,
cater to everybody, and don't say it can't be done. It can be done. It can be done if you're competent.
It can be done.
And I'm not saying I can do it. If anyone thinks that, I'm not. But there are people out there that can do it, and I just don't think Moffat is one of them.
Well, there's a lot of people hating Moffat at the moment.
Yeah, a lot of people, particularly classic fans, are sort of turning against him.
What's the reason for that? Is it?
Well, mainly just what the rumours and beliefs are for the 50th anniversary. Like, no Classic Who. It's only going to look to the future. It's only got Tennant and Smith in it. It's like, what's the point? That's not a 50th anniversary. That's just an end of season finale. You know, where it's grander.
Well, we don't know yet.
Stakes are raised. No, obviously, I'm first in line to say I'll wait until I see it. But point is, people are like, it's not shaping up well. What we can gather, it's not shaping up well.
Well, that was our review of Doctor Who. Nightmare in Silver. We'd love to hear from you. Comment and subscribe. But for me and Chris, thanks for watching.